EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Denver Broncos. 3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What works in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready up.
44's the mic. 44's mic. Check, check.
Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe. Play that time.
They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
Too easy.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, I'm coming. Check. Check hot route.
Hey, seam six. Let go.
Now Locke throwing on 2nd down. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Here's Locke. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
.42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
General West.
10. Under 10.
Let's go. Great. Let's go.
There's Foles. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. D.D. Westbrook hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And it's now a 7-0 game. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Ready.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 down. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you? Those through an opening, and there he goes. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Matt Breida, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point from McManus is good, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
1
Let's go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last
true.
time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
I smell fear in that offense.
Zebra.
Now Foles. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Josh Oliver, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. Now, with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in the touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
Ready.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
I'm all over you.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
On the ready.
Mike spoke.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
Hey, Foxtrot.
44's the Mike. 44's
Mike.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
Tonight, 380. 12.
Let him know.
13. We got down to hit.
Foles. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Dante Hightower leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. You get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
Tonight, 180. Yeah, go. Let's go.
They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That really sets them back. A loss of 6.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
They'll give Ford out another crack. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
What we got? What we got?
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Here we go. 50, 50.
They're going to look to throw. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
That's my boy.
Josh Oliver with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Let's go, boys. Bring it on.
Here we go.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Lock now on 1st down. Launching one for Henderson. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
80 weapon.
Pick the edge. Pick the edge. Come. Check 52.
Check 99. Check 99.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
44.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsay. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
I got him.
And that was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
Ready.
Mike's 51. Wild Bill.
Hey, exit. Let's go.
From midfield, here's Locke. That one taken in by Carlos Henderson. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Here's Lachlan Edwards now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. On his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. The ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit. Linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Leonard Fournette. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up a third down.
Third. 180. Cadence gold. Cadence gold.
54. It's coming.
Blue draw corkers. 12. 12.
Check, check. Lucky.
He'll look to throw. And going deep for Hill. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Oh, yeah, that's a score.
Tyreek Hill
That's how you score.
with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. First quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it is stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Let's go.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
It wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
60 outlaw.
The mic. You go night-night. Time to go night-night.
Ready.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida.
And bring it.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Let's go,
Give him
boys.
14 yards there and a Denver first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Big rip.
Clock now on first down. To the right side and complete to Hurst. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Lindsey. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. The Broncos on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6.
51's Mike. Mike's 51.
Throwing his lock on third down. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Here's Lachlan Edwards now, as he's on to punt for Denver. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Bring it.
They run the counter. Jarrett. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one 28 yards on the ground. They just look like they're having fun out there. Big lead. There's another big play on the big run. I mean, they can't be stopped.
I'm a little bit older than you, as you well know, partner, and you tend to tell me that all the time. But it used to be a big-time song, and the lyric was, summertime and the living is easy. Right now, it's football time, and the running is easy for this crew.
A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball.
Yes.
Give me that ball, defense.
Check 50. Check 50.
Here we go.
Fournette on the counter.
SOS.
Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter games turn into bigger runs later.
Completes it to the fullback, Ham. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Call it a gain of 3. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So on 4th down, Jags kicker Josh Lambo comes on from the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the post.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Here's Locke to throw. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he's into the clear. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Nice touchdown, baby. Keep working.
That pick 6 extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But things don't improve fast then. I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Down.
Denver
10-2
offense
stop.
at the line, ready to go. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this.
You ain't going
I
nowhere.
think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Sit up.
Breida, he'll try the right side.
Run, and run it.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play.
Go.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Ready, ready. 8, read.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go.
On first down, Lock. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
It's got to the point where we see guys like that make that type of a catch. Not fair goes through my brain. That size, that speed, and now they're acting like wide receivers too.
Yeah, tight end one-handed catches. They're kind of like wide receiver one-handed catches nowadays.
Just not right.
Here we go.
In Jacksonville territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hey, Delta.
51's a mic.
Throwing on first down is Lock. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Let's go.
On first and 10, it's Lindsey. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Phillip Lindsay with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Broncos cut into that lead. McManus's point after is good. And the lead is down to 24. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to get a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost are.
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Touchdown.
Tyreek Hill with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. You got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And the route is on here in this first half. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go, let's go.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Lock and the Broncos going to come up first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Breeden, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Let's go now.
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Deep river.
Lock to throw on second down. Being chased out left. And now he's going to use his legs. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
That's good for Broncos. First down. First and 10.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Let's go.
Let's go.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here
Hey,
sometimes.
Echo.
Watch the screen.
Get it.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Set,
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Hey, get in the weight room.
Bravo.
44 is the mic. 44 is Mike. Check.
Come on, boy. Come on.
Block again here on 2nd and 10. He's got a first down and then some in midfield. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line.
There we go.
22 yards there, a first down.
Ready.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. And now a throw is secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the...
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
Nice pick.
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Season of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Oh, yeah.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Out.
Hey, Charlie. What are you?
They'll look to throw here.
65.
Open man is Westbrook, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Let's go, baby.
It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Fournette, a first down carry, and he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
It's coming again.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
180.
Choose the mic. It's just me and you.
What we got? go.
On second down now.
49,
Jarrett,
check 49, check 49.
as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39.
Run, go!
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Alert! 3 down, 3 down.
Check. Fresno.
They'll try and run forward with Fournette. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. Here's Logan Cook now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line. They decide against going for it on 4th and 1, maybe to the dismay of their offense, but hey, a nice consolation prize down inside the 5.
Nice consolation prize indeed. So maybe the offense is upset, but they showed confidence in their defense by punting it away.
218, chopper. Put it down.
A handoff to Breida to begin the drive. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. On second down, it's Lindsay. He'll have a first down and more past the 20 as they'll finally stop him at the 23-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral.
70,
also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one going the wrong direction. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Rocky Sin. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Oh, boy, I know you felt that one.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Again, it's Fournette. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Good. 380. Silent.
I got you.
On third down, Fournette. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
Now, that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
And Lambeau will put this one through. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense. They ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you've got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Go.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Down. 30 base.
6 man.
Buzz.
Check curls, check curls.
Get it.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. Short throw underneath to Hurst. It'll be a gain of 8, but it also lead to a 4th down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Here's Lachlan Edwards now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win will be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Only a yard on the game there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
I got you.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
He is going to find Hill here. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it. Welcome back now to Denver. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Check Mike 54.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run the counter. Jarrett. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the...
Charles Harris there on the stop. Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
Ready. 10-2 stop.
Record. Shift. Watch the shift.
General West.
36.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And his first throw here is incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, but now it's 3rd down.
This defense could use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
Okay,
The
break.
Jaguars on
54
third
is Mike.
down.
Check,
They've hit
watch
4
54,
of 7.
54.
This is going to be
Watch
3rd
twins,
and
watch
13.
twins,
Five.
So 3rd and long. Here's Minshew. It's Hill, complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's picked up by the Broncos. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free, anything you can do to slow them down.
Here we go, here we go.
Denver offense at the line,
read.
ready to go. These
Hey,
guys had to punt their
Haywood.
last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. You might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Looking deep downfield. And this is going to be hauled in. Oh, what a catch at the 10. Yeah, this will get them all the way inside of Jacksonville's 10. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder
travel.
what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
That's where you belong.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
A line of scrimmage, once
You
again
can't
the
block me.
5 as
You
they
can't
get
block
ready
me.
for 2nd and goal.
Go.
They look to throw. It's locked. Flush to his right.
Baby, that's baby shot.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Dwayne Smoot. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
The Broncos on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and goal.
Here it comes, here it comes.
Hey, seam 6, seam 6.
51's the mic, boys, 51. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Shoot.
Blocked now on 3rd and goal. Yeah, this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. Cortland Sutton, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos get a bit closer. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard
Keep
line.
playing hard.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready, set.
Jaguars come to the line to
64.
start their next drive. The
Let's go,
outcome of
D.
this one,
Big series right
well,
there. Go.
we know who's going to win.
Jump,
It's
jump,
window
jump,
dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
No, I'm not going to go to the player part, because when I think blowout,
Because you won every game as a
Ready,
player.
ready.
No, I think about being
right there,
blown
54
out,
Mike.
and no one wants
Watch
to
the
go
run,
back to
watch
those
the run.
memories. But
Ready?
you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game, a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL, in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now was dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right?
Yes, you do.
As the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You've got to know what's going on out there and
Come on,
how it
set.
all happened.
90
Well, obviously,
Wolf.
that begs the question, what game was it?
That
80
was
weapons.
Seattle hosting
Speed
Los
grip,
Angeles.
grip.
Ah, yeah.
Their 2nd meeting of the season, and the Rams turned it around from the 1st one and blew out the Seahawks.
Let's go. Let's do
Only
it.
3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
1st down, Jacksonville.
Okay, ready?
4, Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. That's
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomb. Get it.
Fournette And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to
60
slow them down.
I got wide. Blue draw corkers.
On second down, here's Fournette. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Jaguars on third down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Now Fournette. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. It's a party now. It's a party now.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.